Hi everybody, I'm Cheryl Ward and my special guest today is Jeff Kane. How's it going today?
Good
and
afternoon.
we're with Mr. Chef Shockley, and he is going to make us a light dinner, a brunch.
Fun line. I'm going to do a spinach, tomato, and feta cheese frittata. Serve a little bit of a salad. And we're going to pair it today with our Trebbiano. Trebbiano is one of the main grapes in Abruzzo. This is one of our workhorses with Martin Ulisse imports. Just a nice, crisp, light white wine. I think it'll go very well with this dish. So we'll start off with a little bit of this. And I will fix a quick frittata and some salad, and we'll just kind of go from there.
Now, Chef Shockley, white wine, I always think of summertime. So this is probably a good Sunday summer brunch type thing?
It is, or take this, you know, the frittata can actually be served at room temperature, so this is something you can make ahead of time and actually take to the beach. And it would be a fun dish to have at the beach.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Now, what's your favorite wine, Jeff? Do you like reds, whites?
Generally, everything I've had from Martin Ulisse is absolutely incredible. They have some fabulous wines. Chrissy and her family do an absolutely amazing job, and everything has been spectacular. But I must say I have a major preference for red. But I do appreciate.
I think you'll enjoy this, and you'll see how it goes with the frittata. I think I might change the wine today.
I will say this, that
That's
I
very nice.
have broadened my horizons with the red, and every red wine that the Martin Ulisse group has given me has been fantastic. I mean, just so good. I've started to just tell people Italian wines, go with the boot. The heel of the boot.
The heel of the boot, that's right, that's right.
Is it, you guys, I think it's a Montepulciano you guys do that is absolutely just phenomenal. It truly is. And it's great value as well.
Yeah, that's the one to go with. The Trebbiano is our white workhorse, the Montepulciano is our red workhorse. They're both just fun, easy drinking, inexpensive wines, and I love them all.
All right, so let us know what you're working on.
I'm going to start off, I'm just going to wilt a little bit of fresh spinach here. I'm going to start off in this pan with the spinach and let it kind of go.
Now, did you use oil or butter?
Olive oil.
Always olive oil?
Always olive oil. It's better for you. It's got wonderful flavor to it. And it's a wonderful cooking medium. When we were over in Italy last spring, they cooked everything in olive oil. They had huge vats of olive oil. They used olive oil like we use water over here. It was just amazing. So while I get that going, I'm going to heat up a pan. I'm going to just beat a couple of eggs. I've got 4 eggs here. A little splash of cream, just to richen it up a little bit.
Make it fluffy.
Make it fluffy. Now the frittata is basically a baked omelet. We're not going to flip it, and we're not going to stir it around too much. We're just going to let it kind of start on the stove. We're going to finish in the oven. And it's going to come out nice and light and fluffy.
Now, what's the difference between a frittata and a quiche?
Quiche has a crust, a frittata doesn't, and that's one of the big differences there. Okay, I'm going to put the spinach in here. I'm doing it in separate pans because a lot of times the spinach will release a lot of liquid, and you don't necessarily want that in the frittata. So I'm going to set this aside. I'm going to go in. I've got a Roma tomato here that I chopped. I'm going to put that in there. Come with a little bit more olive oil because olive oil is the star of this. And it's going to add a lot of flavor to it. It's going to help keep the eggs from sticking. I'm going to let that get going.
And it's going to help our wine, right?
And it's going to help your wine, that's right.
Wine.
Yeah, because actually it's the fat in olive oil. It coats your tongue, and then when you drink the wine, it changes the flavor and the texture of the wine when you drink it, and the wine will change the flavor and the texture of the food. So it's a great combination, and Italians make their wine to go with food. So this is a wonderful, perfect combination here.
So that's why I've been advised not to just drink wine alone. Always enjoy it along with food.
Right.
Especially Italian. Now, some of the California stuff is made just to drink. And you can take this. This could be a pool pounder. You could take this to the pool and just drink a bottle if you wanted to.
A pool powder.
Yeah, I've not heard that term before.
No, I have not either. I might have to use that. Hey, ladies, I brought my pool powder. Let's go.
Okay, I'm going to add about half a cup of feta cheese just right into the eggs. I'm going to stir this around a little bit, and I'm going to pour it right on top of the spinach and the tomatoes.
Do you cook, Jeff?
I wish. No, fortunately, I can run a microwave, and that's about it. However,
a grill.
I'm
you
here
have
for lessons.
to know, like a grill, right?
I don't consider that cooking. Grilling is different. You don't have to be a chef to grill. You throw it on. You know how to time it. You can marinate it. That's about it. This requires skill.
So I'm going to let this just start to brown a little bit on the bottom. I've turned the heat down to low. When it starts frying, I'm going to stick it in the oven, let it finish in the oven. It's going to take about 3 or 4 minutes underneath the broiler just to get the top brown, and then we're good to go. I'm going to toss a quick salad to go with it, and I'd like to hear from Jeff what's going on in Corpus Christi.
Yeah.
Well, as you, I've not seen everything yet, but as you know, Mayor Martinez just released her vision for what Destination Bayfront is going to look like, and it is extremely exciting that this is actually coming to pass, because finally we will have the last vestiges of what the city was, the Memorial Coliseum, and all of that will be transformed into a play spot for the city, for tourism, for tourists, and everyone. It's incredibly exciting. Now, also relating to what's going on in the city, have you tried the farmers market produce yet? I'm curious.
Love it. I have not been to the Wednesday one as often as I should. I go to the Saturday morning one over on Everhard very often, but I think it's very exciting. As you know, when I had the restaurant, I was all about fresh produce, worked with a lot of those farmers that are doing this, and it was so exciting to see the vibrancy and the excitement of Corpus for fresh produce and supporting the local farmers, because it's better for you, it tastes better, and it supports the local economy. So it's a great deal.
Well, it's not. I mean, it's wonderful to see a movement in Corpus towards local voring, and especially I know that there's a restaurant out in Rockport that's doing a lot of focus on just only ingredients that she can find here, and it is very, very, very nice.
And like you're saying, it helps out our community.
Yeah.
I mean, we're basically promoting and helping our local farmers around here. So, what awesome.
Farmers and fishmongers and everything.
Okay,
Absolutely.
And you do steak though.
I do.
Meat,
Well, we do, and we primarily our product goes to HEB and other retailers like that. We don't sell directly to the public. However, still, it is nice to know that the product you're eating comes from South Texas cattle. We have approximately 40 cattle feeders around the area within a 200-mile radius, and they supply us with excellent cattle that goes from here to San Antonio and then to you.
Very cool. HEB's got some great steaks. Do you do the ones like with the cheese and stuff too? I've been doing those. Because I don't know how to cook, so if it adds something in it, I just, like you said, anyone can grill, but I like my meat cooked pretty well. But,
they do an incredible job. HEB actually does that all on their own. They have butchers. They still have butchers, and they have butcher shops that they produce all those in-house so that they stay fresher. Because if we shipped it to them, it wouldn't last as long and it wouldn't be as tasty.
Well, great. All right, now what are you up to?
Hey, I'm gonna toss a quick salad to go with this. I got some mixed baby field greens. I have a balsamic vinaigrette that I make.
Oh, excellent. That is my favorite.
What's in the balsamic?
Hey, it's balsamic vinegar and olive oil and a little bit of mustard to help emulsify it. I'm just gonna give this a quick toss.
People keep telling me about Pinterest and how they get recipes off of Pinterest, but I guarantee you I will mess those up. I am a visual learner. I have to see somebody do the steps so that I know that I'll be following the right thing, because otherwise I might cook the egg too long or...
That's beautiful.
So there we go. We have a nice frittata, so it's golden brown. Got the spinach, got the tomatoes. It's going to be wonderful. I'm going to slide this over here real quick, and hopefully it'll slide right out.
So this has no bread in it?
No, there's no crust on this.
So it's a fancy omelet. That's what you said, right?
It's a giant baked omelet is what it is.
So that would be a solid low-carb option.
Yes. I'm going to cut it
for all you Weight Watchers and dieties.
Pardon me for being dumbstruck as I watch you
I know,
cut this
up. Yum!
It's just absolutely gorgeous.
A little slice of the frittata here.
All the colors look so delicious. You've got like the red and the green and the yellow.
A little bit of salad.
I just feel
have
like
some tomatoes and basil here I'm going to put on top. A little pinch of onion.
Lots of color.
I'm going to give you a big piece of crusty bread there.
There's our carbs.
And there you go.
Oh, there's the carbs.
And then the carbs go.
You had to get some carbs in there somehow.
Absolutely.
So
I'm going to be polite and wait, although it is difficult. I do believe I'm refreshing.
There you go.
Yeah, you gotta have more wine so that you can break up
Absolutely.
the fat.
And there
Yes,
you are.
ma'am.
All right.
And y'all-
Thank you,
Chef.
sir.
Now, this is great. So, it's not in yet, but one of the farmers at the farmer's market, Buddy Sparks, grows a New Zealand spinach.
Mm.
It is phenomenal. And if you use that in this, it would come out just bellissimo.
That is really good.
That is stellar. That is absolutely stellar.
The vegetables inside taste so fresh. You know, like they don't taste overcooked, or I can never keep mine green and pretty. They almost turn brown or something. What am I doing? How is it getting brown when I cook it?
Overcooking it or cooking it too soon. Because this will, like I said, this will stay for several hours, and you could take it to the beach and actually serve it lukewarm or at room temperature, and it would be fine. As long as you ate within 4 hours, you wouldn't store it too long, but it would come out very nicely. So.
Well, thank you so much for joining me.
Well, thank you for
Mr.
having
Kane.
me. Obviously, this is definitely a treat for me.
And Mr. Shockley.
Thank you
Chef
very
Shockley.
much.
Thank you, Chef.
You can come check us out on Facebook for Martin Ulisse Imports.